child class constructor is actually calling the base class constructor or not. So yeah, it is indeed working finely. So we have achieved both. First we see if the base class have a constructor and child class doesn't have a constructor. So in that case, every time when we define a object of that child class, we have to give the argument parameter list for the constructor. And what this C++ compiler do, it will check if our child class have a constructor, then it will initialize the value to that constructor, and if it doesn't have a constructor, then it pass this value to the base class constructor. And in second case, if both the child class and the parent class have a constructor, then we can call the parent class constructor from this child class constructor by using this parent keyword. And for that, we every time when we will create an instance of child class, we have to give two parameters at least for constructor. First one for the child class and second one for the base class. So that's pretty much all from the constructor with respect to inheritance in PHP OOP. So let's wrap things up. So summary for this lecture is the constructor of the child class doesn't automatically call the constructor of its parent class. But if child class doesn't have any constructor, then it will automatically call the constructor of its parent class. And secondly, if the child class does have a constructor, and if we want to call that parent class constructor from the child class constructor, for that the syntax will be something like that. We will use the parent keyword, then we will use scope resolution operators, then we call the constructor and send the arguments to call the parent constructor from the constructor of child class. So that's all from today's